One of the most common questions I'm asked is, how long does it take to sell my business? And sometimes the answer to that is, how long's a piece of string? Because timing is absolutely everything. But typically, it'll take a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, for you to get the final negotiation, the share sale purchase agreement in place. Due diligence, which comes before that, can take between 6 weeks and 4 months. I've seen it take longer, particularly if it becomes more complicated. The bigger the business, the more complex the business, the longer the due diligence takes. Getting up to due diligence means that you've got to get an offer in place. And usually between an offer being put in place in the first instance and due diligence starting, we're talking about 2 to 4 weeks. There's always going to be some negotiations around the heads of terms, the initial offer. Finding a buyer, that's the hard part. From getting yourself the information memorandum out there to actually finding a buyer, depending on the industry you're in, depending on how niche you are, that can be really quick. It can take much longer. Typically, most brokers will say it takes at least 4 months to build some awareness, get some interest going, build up some tension, get multiple offers. Doing your information memorandum it's a deep dive from the broker's perspective to make sure that they get the financial forecast put in place, that they put the story of your business in such a light that it's going to attract the kind of buyer that's going to give you the kind of exit that you want. And that can take, I've seen it take 2 weeks, but typically it will take 4 to 6 weeks. Before that, you've got to get your dream team in place. Finding a broker, please don't take the first one that comes along. Unless they're absolutely got great credentials and the chemistry is there, you are going to be bedfellows with your broker. You need to be able to communicate effectively with them and really get on with them. Typically, if you want to sell your business, you've got to really allow 12 months. If your business is in a very poor state, non-financially, I'd allow yourself at least another 12 months to start putting those things together. And typically, I would advise a business owner to start looking at their exit journey a full 3 years ahead of the exit that they want to plan. It can be done quicker. The quicker it's done, the more likely you are going to be leaving money on the table. And that's money that's not in your pension pot. That's money that's not taking you to that Barbadian beach and buying that beach holiday home of a lifetime.